What's up, my crypto legends? How is everyone doing? Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday today, wherever you are in this fantastic world. Make sure to smash up the like button on your way in, because I've got some incredible content to give today. Some great technical analysis. We've had some opportunities yesterday. There's just been a nice opportunity that I did get into at this moment. Just actually around about 1 to 2 hours ago. I'm going to show you right away and give you the explanation on where you could have got a good opportunity here. Looking at price action and volume, guys, this is one of my favorite strategies. I'm going to talk about the trade that I made yesterday also, and on Friday, and also the S&P 500. I was in a short trade that I did get stopped out. I'm going to explain the situation in this episode. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin. I want to take a look at the S&P 500. It had massive bullish momentum on Friday. Absolutely crazy. I thought we were going to get that consolidation and start correcting by the end of Friday. That did not happen. It pumped like crazy. I got stopped out. Of course, I had good risk management. It was just a stop loss, and I'm looking for more opportunities by tomorrow. Okay, we're going to go through the major levels on the S&P 500 here, and also we can take a look at Ethereum, some other altcoins, DXY. Are we going to manage to break successfully this $24,000 range in the next coming days, guys, and go to higher levels, or are we just going to get rejected from this massive resistance level and create a kind of a double top here, as you can see on the chart? First of all, I'm going to go through the comment section, and I gotta say, today is one of my moderators' birthday, Joseph, so make sure to give him his happy birthday in the comment section, guys. One of my strongest moderators. I can see Mark Dutch is also here. Thanks for joining the live stream, everyone. I'm just going to go quickly through the comment section right away. I'm going to talk about my trade from Friday. Okay, didn't do any trading, not doing much trading in the weekend. I did get into just one trade, and I'm going to explain right away the explanation on why that trade. It was a massive good opportunity on the 15-minute. It was a kind of a scalp day trade, and I'm going to go through it right away, guys. Also, the trade that I mentioned with the Telegram group from Friday. Okay, it was a quick trade, protected position, got stopped out at break even straight away because we did have this wick to the upside. I'm going to go through that explanation right away, because there's a lot of misunderstanding. As a trader, you need to be fast, you need to protect your capital, and just you need to be very fast, because there is volatility. You could get those rejections. Price action cannot continue to the downside. It might have another leg up. Of course, if we are shorting this range at this level, we need to remember ourselves, that we are in a local uptrend. If we do take a look at the 1 hourly chart, this is a massive local uptrend. There is no doubt that we can see some kind of exhaustion here, but you are in an uptrend. If you're shorting any swing failure pattern, you need to remind yourself that we are in a local uptrend. So it's good to take profits very quick at certain support levels that I'm going to go through right away and protect your position. So anyway, let's just say hello here quickly through the comment section. Of course, for me, it's a number one thing, apart from doing technical analysis and showing you some trading ideas. Of course, no financial advice, but the most important thing is to connect with the community, of course, and let's share some technical analysis on your altcoins. Give me your opinion, I'll give you my opinion. So let's crack on, guys. Go quickly through the comment section. First of all, my moderators, Joseph, happy birthday. How are you doing, my man? Mark Dutch, thanks for joining the live stream. And I can see Scotty here. Scotty, how are you? I'm going to congratulate you, because you are going to be a moderator at this moment. You're an insane supporter, been supporting me for several months at this moment. And Scotty right now is a moderator. And also, Racing Pixel, I can see that you have been supporting the channel a lot for a long time, so you have gained to be a moderator for the channel. So there you are. I got another few moderators here giving support. Anshu, how are you doing? Ken, highly good position right now, short or long, says Ken. Well, we're going to analyze the situation. There was a nice scalp opportunity that just happened just around about 2 hours ago. I'm going to go through that right now. Okay, just about 2-3 hours ago. We can take a look at it on the 15-minute chart. right away I'm going to show you, you know, it has been consolidating early this morning. But first of all, let me just go quickly through the comment section. I want to try and, you know, read most of the comments. I know it's super hard, but anyway. Peter Johnson, hello. Patrick, good morning. Andy, good morning. Patrick, how are you doing? Bernie, Andy will be here in Spanish 2 minutes, so 5 minutes to the rest of us. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we are late in Spain. We are always late. Mañana, tomorrow. Joseph, hola Andy, I'm going all in, says Kumla. Well, I did make a video, you know, talking about the scenario of, you know, Bitcoin is the bottom in, right? But this is, you know, this is just a scenario, just a bit of education about the pi cycle indicator. It seems like not many people liked those videos. People enjoy more the live streams. So here I am. Yeah, it's just a scenario of the pi cycle indicator. We need to remember ourselves that Bitcoin has never been in a proper recession. Bitcoin was created in the recession of 2008, the market crash that we did have, and the Bitcoin hasn't been in a real recession, right? It did pass the C19 kind of small recession, you know, market fear drop that recovered very fast, but not a proper, you know, multi-year recession. So, you know, we do not know how Bitcoin is going to behave. Supposedly it's a hedge, okay, against inflation and the rest of it. But if we do have a big recession, you know, Bitcoin might get dragged down, all right? People still do not understand that Bitcoin is actually a hedge, and it's still very soon. So, I mean, anything could happen in a real world recession. This is also, we need to note that, of course. Studio 88, good morning from Montreal, mates. Go BTC. I'm stuck at 24.5 long like an idiot, says 2Geo388. Wow, if you longed at 24.5, you basically longed the very top. Yeah, stay extremely cautious, all right? There is a possibility on Bitcoin going higher, but like I explained on yesterday's video, you know, there is also some bearish volume divergence, right? Volume is going lower and lower as the price is going higher and higher, meaning that the bullish momentum volume is getting exhausted. Stay extremely cautious longing at these massive resistance levels, okay? Of course, you can scalp long, you can scalp short, okay, inside of this range. And this is an explanation of a trade that I'm going to talk about today that I've just got in and got out very quick. I knew it was just a scalp from level to level that I'm going to explain right away, guys. And just for that, you know, make sure to smash up the like button. First of all, anyway, hello everyone. Hello. It's just going to take me forever to take a look at everyone. Good morning. Hope you're doing very well. Aditya, I love you. I love you too, man. Everybody hit the like, says Thomas. Yeah, absolutely, guys. Smash up that like button here for this, you know, really nice community for me. Jane Wood, I've got my auntie here. She's always hopping in and giving me insane support. Happy birthday, man, says Facts Daily to Joseph. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Right, let's take a look right away here through yeah, basically hello to everyone. Thank you for making me a moderator, Scotty. You're very welcome. You are an insane supporter. You much deserve it. Right, let's go through here my, you know, the analysis from yesterday. And, you know, this was talked on a trading group that we did have from the Bybit competition. It is still open, of course. There are some you know, people in there, and I did talk about a scenario from a short opportunity that we did have on Friday. Of course, it was level to level. We had a swing failure pattern right over here, as you can see on the chart. Let me just get this line out of the way, just give a brief explanation on why I did short this, why I took profits, and why I protected my position. And despite the price doing this and this, I actually did not get stopped out. I took profits, and I'm going to explain right away. And the community does know this, all right? This is no lie. The trading community does know this. So reason why we shorted right there, swing failure pattern. We did have a breakout from this 24.2 area, having a massive wick, having a consolidation, looking for that quick shorting opportunity, at least to the 23.4K level. As you can see, I'm just going to zoom in here on the 1 hourly. Why this level, Andy? Why, you know, because I was calling for these lows also to potentially be claimed. That was the take profit 2 area, right, where we could get that liquidity grab below these higher lows. But The reason why we protect position here is we are in an uptrend. You are fighting the uptrend despite you have a swing failure pattern. So enter that short here round about the 24.2k level. And also, we, the reason why this was a take profit area is because, this is the top from this range, from this massive momentum with volume, as you can see. So the top of the range resistance that is very possible going to turn into support. It's a take profit area. You could actually long this range, but I was looking for lower. So I was more interested in having this quick short opportunity from the 24.2 down to the 23.4, taking over 50% of profits and protecting my position. Of course, just a couple of hours after that, I got immediately stopped out, but stopped out, in break even from that 50% left of the trade. So that was just a quick explanation. People waiting, not taking profit, having their position still at the stop loss, potentially above the wick. Stop loss was above the wick. If you did not protect your position here and took profit at this exact resistance level turning into support, we take profits at support and we protect position just in case the price action bounces. Really the theory is extremely simple. The theory is extremely simple, but people are very emotional. I did get some comments saying, you said we were going down to 22.5k levels. Yes, I mean, it was a prediction, it was a possibility, but if you are trading, you need to take care of your capital. If you are in profits, you do have some support levels, take profits, protect your position, because this is what could happen exactly. Anyway, just to give a brief explanation, because I did get some people, hey, potentially got stopped out. You said we were going down to 22.5, guys. These are only predictions. These are only levels. If you are trading, protect your capital. Know how to react at those levels. Take profits at support levels. Okay, it was a clear support level. This 23.4k level, as you can see, big resistance from the top of this wave. You break it, you come down. You could potentially long this, but I did not want to long this with this swing failure. I did see a potential leg down to this range, but I did not lose money on this leg up. I did actually lose a little bit of money on the S&P 500. I did get stopped out. We can go through the S&P 500 right away. But I just want to show you what happened on Friday, guys. It's super important to give this explanation. I hope that does make a lot of sense, because overall, this is an educational channel. This is not a signals channel. I'm not going to say when to buy and when to short. I can give you some major examples on how I reacted to this area over here, how I could read the market and the levels where I can take profit and protect my position, as I just explained just a few minutes ago, guys. So you, at the end of the day, and maybe in the next coming months or years, it doesn't matter, that you gain experience on how to read the market and protect your position in these small moves. Because a lot of people might think, I was stopped out, but my trading community does know perfectly that I was protected and I took profit at this 23.4 low level. So going after that, let's talk about what opportunity there has been today, because today was a pretty nice small little scalp day trade that I did take and got some pretty nice profits, and I don't usually trade on the weekend, but while I was doing the analysis to get this video ready, there was a trading opportunity and I took it, of course, just a few hours ago. And I'm going to explain right away what opportunity was this. Well, if I zoom in here on the chart, okay, check out the massive drop that Bitcoin had just when we were retesting the 24.6. Okay, 1 second. Right away, you just analyze the situation here of Bitcoin getting above, having this choppy action. Of course, this for me is no long an opportunity. This is not a huge, massive breakout from this range. I'm not looking for longs at these highs. Absolutely not. Never in a million years. I could be looking for a small scalp opportunity from a bounce of a support or something, but not usually looking for those scalps. Looking more for day trades and small swing trades. What happened afterwards, just, you guys know that I absolutely love price action and volume. especially when you break some certain levels. We do have two green horizontal lines here, daily levels from 24,160 approximately, and another one at 23.8. Okay, we've been talking about this 23.8 for a long time. It has been very much respected in the past, and also you know, in the last few days. As you can see, this 24.1, you know, a very much respected daily level. What daily level was this? We can go and zoom out here quickly right away. It's a 4 hourly level, sorry, not a daily level. I don't know why I got a daily level here, which we should change this color into a 4 hourly. Sorry about that. 1 second, let me just verify this. 4 hourly level. The 4 hourly level right over here, as you can see, 4 hourly levels are, you know, also very important. Daily, weeklies, 4 hourlies. I don't take a look at 1 hourly or 15-minute levels, because I'm not you. You would have your chart full of lines. You don't need all of those. 4 hourly dailies are the most strongest levels. 4 hourly level right there from a high that was created on the 20th of July. If we take a look at the 1 hourly chart, you know, this level has been insanely respected and got that rejection several times for the last few days, from the 28th all the way till the 30th, getting the perfect reaction. We did get a big massive wick here, but actually got back down, and another reaction right there. So it's been rejecting this 4 hourly level every single time. You know, these are trading opportunities if you do have risk management. Whoever says that technical analysis doesn't work, you know, these levels and everything, you know, it does work. You know, it does definitely work, especially if you do have risk management, if you know how to trade it. Now, what happened just a few hours ago, if we take a look at the 15-minute chart, guys, just a brief explanation. I'm going to go through the comment section and super chats right now, but I need to explain this, guys. This is absolutely insanely powerful. I want to, you know, give you this massive power of trading opportunities. You know, even though I am wrong with, you know, Bitcoin going down to 22.5, I did not lose money. I actually made money. And also, I traded today and made a bit more. I got stopped out on the S&P 500, yes, but you know, we're talking about Bitcoin at this moment. We can go through the S&P trade also that I did create on PrimeXBT. But first of all, you know, the insane opportunity that it has been on Bitcoin right now is just absolutely beautiful. Remember, just a few days ago on a live stream, I was explaining price action and volume. What has happened here with this massive leg up? It has had some pretty insane volume, all right? Not gonna lie, there's pretty insane volume from these low levels, right? We see the volume going high from this low range, right? That's the number one thing. We consolidate here. What happens next? We have massive volume also to the downside, and then getting a reaction from this daily level, you know, and from the low range. So this high volume, this is a major support level. You can see it on the price action on Bitcoin. It has massive volume. It's a Bart Simpson pattern right there, as you can see. And come here, and this is support, guys. This is support. What happens after breaking this support level at the 23.8? We have a pretty nice spike in volume also. And what did I explain a few days ago? I mean, this was pretty insane, because it's just when I went to the computer early this morning, I was thinking, wow, this is a pretty nice shorting opportunity right there, right now on Sunday. Let's take it. You know, I don't usually, if it's a high probable trade, day trades, you know, scalp, I will take it. So volume reading, guys, it's just so powerful for trading. And it's easy peasy money, guys. And you can see it right there. I've given you brief explanations on volume, okay, on the 15-minute chart. Also, just a few days ago, we can go through that also, just to give you those quick examples, guys, so you can train your eye on the chart to wait for those opportunities. I mean, I was pretty lucky today, because once I was analyzing the chart early this morning, you know, we were trading at this range, and I'm like, oh, wow, yeah, pretty nice. Anyway, like I said, big volume, support level right there at 23.8, 23.9, right? 23.8, 23.9. You can see the consolidation range. You can see this area. Okay, this was not a successful breakout below this level. This was just a, you know, no volume, no nothing. So absolutely, of course, we're not going to short this. But like I said, big volume to the upside, big volume back down. and just getting at that support level of the 23.8. What happens just about an hour afterwards, looking at the 15-minute? You get that breakdown. You break down this level. This was just late last night. I wasn't paying attention at this, of course. I wasn't looking at the charts. But you have that breakdown with high volume. You break the level. The level is broken. What happens when you come back up to retest a major level with low volume, guys? What is the most likely scenario if you are consolidating at a resistance with low volume, with low bullish volume? It's pretty clear for me. You are very likely going to come back down to retest the lows that you have created. You might create a double bottom like what's happening right now. You might break through it, but that is a shorting opportunity, and this is a take profit level, guys. And I wish I would have done an early live stream just to get into that trade, right? But yeah, it wasn't possible. This is the thing. Charts move up and down. You just need to be very, very, have your levels marked up. And that was a great trading opportunity right there. Okay, and this was a move of roundabout, from this level. If you did manage to short from this range all the way to the lows, it's a 1% move. But of course, when you're doing scalping and day trading, you use a little bit more leverage. Usually, I did use about a 20x leverage. Okay, so 20x leverage, it's a 20% move to the downside, and happy days. So just a quick scalp. Of course, more aggressive traders would use 50x or 100x, but I never use, it might be once out of 100 trades that I will use a 50x, but it's not how I usually trade. So that was the trade short from this level, which was pretty insane. It was a pretty nice move to the downside. Okay, if you are looking for those scalp day trade opportunities, this is the best example that I could give you right now. High volume to the upside. You have the bearish volume fighting back down with high volume, getting supported from this daily level, from this 23.8. You can see it's a support level. But not only that, where do you have the high volume? The high volume is this high volume. The lows is at 23.8. It's right there, the high volume. So this is going to be a massive wall. It's a massive wall of volume, of bearish volume. If you have a confirmation breakdown and you come back up to retest the other volume candle, the probabilities in coming down to retest the lows are just very, very high. This is kind of an 80% high probability trade right there. Price action and volume bouncing from volumes candlesticks. And another example that I could give you from a short opportunity that I did take when the price action was moving down here is this one right over here. Okay, this was also a really nice trade. This was the explanation that I did give about price action and volume. Okay, where we had this big support level right there. Okay, this was in between the 22nd and the 24th of July price action on the 15-minute. So you can see there's a major zone here of support levels right there. Okay, where the price action has been, having a consolidation and bouncing several times. You got 3 support bounces from this range at the 22.9. This trade was, live on a live stream on the 23rd of July, because when we were in that live stream, it was, I was in that short position looking for the lows to be claimed. This is the exact scenario that happened on Bitcoin just a few hours ago. So you got a major support level, break down with high volume, coming back up with low volume. The bulls are not fighting here. They are not fighting to push the price up. Of course, where do you get that rejection? Right there at the 22.9, at this exact support level, looking for that short, looking for the lows to be claimed at the 22.5. Absolutely phenomenal. These opportunities, might not happen every single day, but they do happen a few times a week. I'm telling you. And of course, it would be nice for a coincidence on a live stream for these opportunities. But guys, you know, let's be realistic. If it's there, it's there. If it's not there. So just a quick explanation on this range. You can clearly see, like I just said, you know, price action to the upside, high volume. There is a nice range here where you have, you know, the price action coming down with high volume, bouncing from that range, well, getting a reaction. You confirm a breakout with high volume. High volume is insanely important for these trading opportunities. If you break down with low volume, I would probably not take this trade. So you get that bounce back up with low volume. What's the most likely scenario? That you are going to get that rejection and you are going to come down to retest the lows here. Some trading scenarios, guys, that are happening. I'm giving you the information here for free of what has happened, giving you the explanation right there. And it cannot be true that we have 550 people watching and only 169 likes, guys, just for these brief explanations of trading opportunities where you can take advantage and make some gains. You know, I am doing it. You could also do it if you have very good risk management. Okay, guys, this is not an easy thing. Okay, I have so many people on the Telegram very confused. Just got one here in the comment section saying that he longed at 24.5. No, don't long the very high of a massive up of a trend. It's just not the right thing to do. Anyway, smash up that like button, guys, here for the YouTube algorithm. If you love me, if you like the channel, if you like the community here created. And let's go here quickly through the comment section. I do have a super chat, so let's just go through the comments here, give a bit of attention to the community. Lifound Music, thanks very much for the super chat. Let's go through here right away. Hi, El Presidente. Do you know something about 0x? Yeah, I do. I actually did have some in my portfolio many years ago, back when I was starting into cryptocurrency. It was just boring. I made a little bit of gains, but not much, and just sold it. It's a pretty cool protocol. And can you analyze it, please, for us? Thank you so much. 0x protocol is a pretty interesting DeFi project. It has been lagging very much in the bull market. It didn't make extreme highs in the bull run, but it's a very interesting project. It has been pretty stable in the price. Okay, I remember buying it at these levels around about the 20-cent range. Approximately. It didn't make much gains on this. You know, it did a 10x, which is pretty fine in about 1 year. It's pretty good, but a lot of cryptos, you know, made 30, 50, 100x. You know, these are one of the, just like XRP just did about a 10x in the bull run. So, you know, very poor gains. You know, they are massive gains, but compared to other ones. And I think this one does have a bright future. All of these OG DeFi projects, they are still in development, guys. You know, this one's only came out back in 2017. You know, this is only a 5-year project. They are still babies, you know. I think they do have a very high potential. You know, Aave, Synthetics, 0x, very cool DeFi project. I think it's got a bright future, no doubt. I just thought, you know, there are some other altcoins that I prefer holding than 0x, so I just took some profits and switched them to other projects. Let's take a look at their 0x, but I do think that it does have a bright future. Maybe you're not going to have multiple gains, but maybe, you know, 5-10x is very possible, of course, in the next bull run for 0x. ZRX, sorry, let's take a look at ZRX here on the ticker symbol, and let's go through this chart right away. Zoom out here on the daily to analyze the situation. We've got some fib levels here. Let's just go and analyze. I mean, this has been very aggressively in this, you know, in the bear market, creating these lower highs. And, you know, the summer lows was a pretty nice support level around about that 50 cent range. As you can see here on the chart, it was creating slightly lower lows, slightly lower lows, but it was a range, right, that finally got broken. Now, when this kind of thing happens, You know, this is telling me something, you know, that potentially not much more downside is possible, especially when you are trading here. The largest consolidation accumulation event on 0x was back in, you know, late 2018, part of, you know, the entire 2019 and part of 2020, when it was trading in between 15 and 30 cents, as you can see here on the chart. This is over 2 years of massive accumulation. So I think something very similar could happen unless we have a faster recovery. But this range is extremely strong. I do think that 0x, you know, this 20 cent level is a great buying opportunity. You know, there will be a massive sideways action, you know, maybe some pumpy action, but then back down, you know, as you can see here on the chart, up and down, and range trading, okay, in between 20 cents and 60 cents, something very similar that we did see back here in 2019 and 2020. So this is, you know, the most likely scenario, in my opinion, for 0x that could happen in the next coming months. A lot of range trading, a lot of sideways action, and it's a DeFi project, so I do think that this one does have a bright future. If we analyze the situation here in the immediate short term, looking at the 4 hourly, see what's happened the last few weeks and what could happen, we are basically hitting a very strong resistance range. This hasn't been a successful breakout, of course. We're just getting on top of this major resistance level here at the 36 cent level. As you can see, has been very strong support, very well respected as resistance here for a quick leg down. And you know, at this moment we are seeing some attempts in breaking the resistance zone. Best case scenario here for 0x, of course, would be getting a massive breakout here successfully. We could actually get this bounce from this range at this moment, not gonna lie. You know, there's been some pretty high volume on this spike up, so a retest of the highs right now at this moment is very possible, because we are at, you know, at these resistance levels that are turning into support. Not gonna lie, we could get that bounce after this massive volume bouncing at resistance. You know, price action and volume, you know, the strategy that I've been talking about just a few minutes ago in Bitcoin, they do apply, of course, to altcoins or to any market. Price action and volume, where there's high volume, it indicates where the pressure can go, where the price action can go, and it's been demonstrated. You know, I can demonstrate many different scenarios on, you know, that volume indicates where the pressure is going, where that price action can go. So yeah, looking at 0x, if we do have a massive big breakout from this 36 cent level, okay, hitting potentially around about 45, you know, there will be likely time to get that rejection and potentially get into a first bounce, okay. First bounce could be happening right now on 0x right now at this moment to retest the, you know, 37, 38 cents, but this is not a very, you know, massive big breakout. I would prefer a big breakout. You know, this is a big breakout. You know, in the first retest in the case of 0x was this one right over here. First retest, we did get that rejection. So yeah, that would, you know, that would be the scenario. That would be the high probability scenario, right? Wait for that scenario. Of course, this could take days or it could take a couple of weeks. You could also get that rejection. This has been a failed breakout. If we do have that leg up, which is very likely, and fail to break these highs, then it's just going to create choppy action, potentially a double top, a triple top, and that is the moment that you do not want to long. You potentially want to look for shorts, because you can confirm that this has been not a successful breakout from this 35 cent level, 36 cent level, okay. But that first retest potentially to that 37, 38 cents is very likely on 0x in the next coming hours potentially. Lifound Music, thanks for the super chat. Let's go here through the comment section. Magic Craft, MCRT, Magic Craft. Yeah, I think Magic Craft is a pretty cool project. I do know the creator of Magic Craft, and it seems like a pretty cool gaming project. It has been picking up a little bit right now. They must have been doing some marketing and 35% up at this moment. Of course, it did have a massive big correction. This actually launched, a little bit late in the bull run, but this is what you get, right? When you're launching projects at the top of the bull run, then this is what you're going to get. But this doesn't mean that, it does have high potential. I've seen many projects launched back in 2018, into that hype, having a little bit of bullish momentum, and then just creating this chart here, guys. It's just bad timing. People want to get projects out when the people are hyped up, right? It makes total sense. If you do want to launch a project right now in the bear market, no, nobody's going to invest in it. Nobody's going to, it's just, but yeah, it is what it is. This is the moment you actually want to get interested into some of these crazy projects. Let's take a look here at the comment section right away. Guys, join the Telegram group. We have many people active there. I jump in once in a while if you tag me, of course. For any questions or analysis. Not much though, I gotta say. Please explain the Yearn Finance pump that happened recently. Wow. Well, I can give you a technical analysis, maybe explanation, but maybe you need to research for the news, right? Best way to research news on an altcoin, guys, and this is maybe just a nice tip that I can give you right now. If you go to CoinGecko, of course, and go to the cryptocurrency that you like, there is a news tab here. There is the Twitter account, of course. There is the Telegram. There is also news tabs, all right, on the cryptocurrency. Socials, as you can see, social, developers, widgets, general. If you find it, where's the news tab right now? Can't find the news tab, but there is one. There is a news tab on the cryptos that you search here on CoinGecko, for example. So say Yearn Finance has pumped, like you said. It's probably because of a news event. They have had a marketing, or they've had some a development that has happened on the project. But as you can research that yourself here, taking a look at the Twitter account, of course, or GitHub. Where could there be some news here? I can't remember where the news tab is, but then there is news. Yeah, there it is. The news comes out also here. You do have massive news on the crypto that you search when you scroll down on the cryptos. So yeah, if we take a look at the chart, it has had a pretty insane pump at this moment with some pretty large volume, going from, it's doubled, right, in the last few days, going from $6,000 range all the way up here to almost $14,000 here, as you can see on the chart. I mean, explanation, of course. Looking at the chart, this was just getting very much exhausted. It was getting exhausted. You were going sideways. Lower lows were not that aggressive. So basically what you created here, you can say that this was like an inverse head and shoulder scenario with a descending neckline. It was a descending megaphone pattern right there that are usually bullish. They usually break to the upside with this consolidation. So you could assume with the technicals that, this was going to have a leg up, at least to the top of the wedge. We went much higher than that. I mean, that would be the technical reason, right? Price action was getting exhausted. You were slightly creating higher lows, a descending broadening wedge. That it is a bullish pattern, so you could assume that you are going to have that bullish momentum, especially like I said, taking a look at the news, potential news event. There has been maybe an upgrade or a huge development or massive marketing. Anything can happen on that, but you can do that your own research, taking a look at their Twitter account for the news. Yeah, just use a little bit of your imagination there to take a look at the different types of news. Please take a look at Bitcoin, where it goes to, says Rev I68. Absolutely, let's take a look at Bitcoin right away at this moment. I want to take a look at the S&P 500, guys, because I did get stopped out from my short position on the S&P. I just entered a short on the S&P 500 here just around about the 4,010 points approximately at this range. Sorry, 4,105 points it was, around about this range. And my stop loss was at 4,120, got extremely stopped out here at this level, and we had more bullish momentum. Of course, I accepted the loss. I'm going to wait Monday to see what happens. I do think, you know, this is crazy. We have had massive bad news last week and the price action is pumping. I think people want to short because of the bad news, and I did not short. I was waiting patiently, and this consolidation was I was looking for that short opportunity at this consolidation. Of course, what happens, you know, if you have good risk management, that's fine. You just accept the loss. No revenge trading or anything. I'm just going to wait for Monday to see how we are going to start reacting at some major levels. But like I said, what happens when you short an uptrend, when you're fighting the trend, guys? This is the risk that you do have, trying to catch those tops, right? But you know, just by looking at the overall trend, I thought that, you know, this is a major level that we are likely to get that rejection. We're just having the last moment of volatility. So I want to wait on Monday to see how we're going to react, because if we start turning the trend, there will be an opportunity here to get into a short once we see the kind of price action that happens on the S&P 500. I was a little bit too fast into this consolidation, thinking, right, I didn't trade any of this price action, of course, because we had the massive news and it was bearish news and we were having the bullish momentum. What is going on? You know, why is there bearish news and the price is going up on the S&P 500, right? So I didn't trade that because I knew that this was also very, very possible. A lot of people saying, you know, market's in a recession, you know, world's in a recession, we're going to go lower, we're going to drop with the bad news, with the Fed, with the interest rates, the FOMC meeting, you know, the GDP, you know, GDP is in negative, almost 1%, you know, this is going to crash. No, absolutely not, you know, absolutely not. If you trade the kind of news, then no, you're probably going to get burnt if you trade the news. The technicals were saying, you know, I did mention this when we were trading at this range, that potentially the S&P 500 was likely to go to the 4,080 points despite the bad news. Just by looking at the technicals, we could actually go higher. Anyway, we can take a look at the S&P 500 tomorrow, Monday. It's going to be very exciting. I am willing to trade the S&P 500 again. Where I do this is on PrimeXBT. This is my favorite trading platform to trade any other assets despite cryptocurrency. You got Forex, you got, you know, traditional markets such as S&P 500, Dow Jones, NASDAQ. You got gold, oil, natural gas. Different markets here using crypto as collateral. No KYC is required. You know, it's absolutely phenomenal. I do not need to go to a traditional broker such as Interactive Brokers. I did used to use Interactive Brokers, but you need to give them your bank details, where you live, where this, where that, and yeah, no, I prefer using crypto, you know, USDT or Bitcoin or Ethereum as collateral while I'm trading here the traditional markets. And you know, all the profits go to my wallet. They do not go to any bank account. Anyway, it's absolutely phenomenal. If you are looking for that kind of platform to trade traditional markets using crypto, PrimeXBT is your number one option. You have an insane bonus down below, of course. It's another way to support the channel. It's 7% added to your deposit by using Bitcoinsensus 50 as the promotion code. It's another way to support the channel. I do get a commission, but this is the platform that I use to trade traditional markets with crypto, of course. Check out the video tutorial if you want to learn fully how this platform works. I got also the video tutorial of about 30-minute or 40-minute explaining you how margin trading works, because this doesn't use isolated leverage. It's not 5x, 10x and all of that. It's margin trading. Your liquidation basically is your entire account. Stay cautious, guys. Have good risk management. Let's take a look at Ethereum also. I got people saying take a look at Ethereum, check Ethereum. Absolutely. Racing Pixel, Mark Dutch, Scotty, my moderators, my new moderators, thank you very much for the insane support. I can see you saying to the people to smash up the like button, you know. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Let's take a look at Ethereum right away. I've got a lot of Ethereums here in the comment section. Stock market looks bullish. Yeah, of course we are in an uptrend, okay, in the short term, all right, all depending on how you look at the stock market. If you take a look at the last few weeks, you know, it is looking very, very bullish. It is going a little parabolic at this moment. Stay extremely cautious. You are creating higher lows. It is bullish for the last few weeks. But if you zoom out, you know, we are very much in a massive downtrend, of course. We're still creating aggressive lower highs and lower lows. So how bullish is it? It is bullish in the short term, but you know, I think that it is you know, at the verge of a potential correction. We are going to analyze how the price action is going to react at these resistance levels on the S&P 500 to see if we are going to get exhausted and potentially we are going to get a shorting opportunity. Because yeah, I mean, I would be more interested in shorting here as we are in a very aggressive multi-monthly downtrend. Maybe the market makers are trying to pump the price action from people anticipating the shorting opportunities. They're just going to have that massive volatility to the upside, and then the market will correct after getting all of those, you know, retail traders such as me. I got stopped out, but you know, waiting for that exhaustion and then finally getting into that big move. Of course, I do think that the lows here on the S&P 500 can be retested in the next coming weeks. Very likely. It's not going to take 1 or 2 days, but of course, if I get stopped out from a trade on the S&P 500, you know, of this magnitude, right? If I did have an entry and a stop loss, but I am looking for the lows to be claimed in the next coming weeks, maybe it might be even a month. You know, I'm looking to have a swing trade open here. The risk to reward is a 10 to 1, right? This is why these short stop losses, trying to get into those exhaustions, it doesn't matter. I can get stopped out 4 times if I am looking for that win ratio, right? So this is the thing. You can get stopped out many times. Stop losses are your friend. Make sure to not lose very much. Anyway, let's take a look at Ethereum right away. Everyone tries to short. I'm skeptical. No, I do know a lot of people that are already calling for Bitcoin at 30,000 and 28,000. So, I'm not sure. It is true that we are at a resistance level and this can be broken in the next coming days. If it is broken, of course, we will be looking for more bullish momentum. Reason why this was explained on yesterday's video, and I'm going to take a look at Ethereum right away. 1 second, please. Just want to give you the explanation on, you know, if we start breaking above this $24,000 range, we had a nice consolidation back in December of 2020. After that consolidation, we had fast price action all the way up to $28,000 range, even higher. But that $28,000, $30,000 range is where we have the aggressive support levels. Now, we didn't successfully break down. We just had a massive big wick, of course, getting a massive amount of liquidity from these low levels. But we managed to hold above the $28,000 range for, you know, about 3 weeks back in May. What happened once we successfully broke down? Then the move was very fast to the upside, to the downside, sorry. Of course, what is happening right now, we had a large consolidation. If we start breaking this major resistance level, we have kind of a free ticket to $28,000. There is no volume, there is no big major resistance, there is no volume on the VPVR. You know, it's going to be potentially pretty fast price action to the upside also here. So any kind of retracements can be good. I don't see any exhaustion if we do successfully break above $24,000, $25,000 with high volume. Then any retracement will be good for that continuation, guys. There's not much resistance till $28,000. Of course, this will be explained on live streams and daily updates. If we do manage to break above 24, 24.5 with high volume, we're just retesting those levels right now. This is no successful breakout. This is just playing around at this range. Still no decision on that break up. I am feeling bullish as Scotty. Yeah, it's not looking bad. We could have some pretty nice bullish momentum next week and the other week. if we successfully break these levels. All right, we've got 4 hourly level, we'll be creating daily levels. If we break up it, there's no doubt I will very likely be long in the retracement if we break with high volume, guys. So that is something that we'll be taking a look at in the next coming days. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum looks pretty hot. I gotta say, it looks pretty hot. It is hitting a major resistance level. You know, is there a possibility in getting rejected here before continuing up? Absolutely yes, but it's looking pretty bullish. There is a scenario here of a bump and run that we were talked about on Twitter. If we take a look here at I just want to take a clean chart here to talk about this scenario on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, sorry. It is a bump and run scenario. If we connect the lower highs from the price action created in May and part of June, massive lower highs, we got an insane support level at 1,700. So just taking a look at this analysis right there. You know, what do you see here? Guys, let me know in the comment section right now on Ethereum, and we can do some full analysis on what could potentially happen in the next coming days and how we can take advantage of these scenarios. But let me know, guys, in the comment section. I know a lot of you might know it. I know potentially a lot of people don't know it, but I have been talking about this pattern in the past. Some have played out, some haven't. What is this pattern over here, guys, where you are creating lower highs, you have a capitulation event, you have a consolidation, and then you come up, break the resistance from the lower highs, turn it into support, and have continuation to the upside. And potentially, this is why from this pattern, you can come up and retest the highs, which is at the $2,200 range. So yeah, let me know, guys. I think no one is answering here in the comment section what this pattern is. Don't get stuck in the bull trap. I mean, we got a lot of people that are bullish, a lot of people that are bearish. Let me ask the community: are you bullish for the coming weeks on BTC and Ethereum? Let me know, guys, in the poll right away. You know, maybe a lot of people are going to be bullish, a lot of people are going to be bearish, maybe it's going to be a 50-50. Let me know, guys. This is important to know the community, how, you know, if you are bullish or bearish. So bull trap, well, I wouldn't say it's a bull trap just yet. If we break these highs on Ethereum over the $1,700 range, with low volume, and we see some exhaustion, it's potentially going to be a bull trap. You know, how can I identify a bull trap? Well, if we have a massive breakout with huge volume, you know, I'm going to say, you know, this is very likely not going to be a bull trap. We could have some more momentum to the upside. But if we start breaking here with very low volume, you know, very choppy higher highs and higher lows, I'm going to say, hey, alarms on here. This momentum looks like it's getting exhausted. You know, stay cautious. So Kutsai, absolutely, this is a bump and run scenario. John, bump and run, cup and handle. No, not a cup and handle. I guess, you know, this is the handle and this is the cup. Yeah, no, this is not a cup and handle. It's a bump and run scenario. If we take a look here at this pattern right away, let me just get this pattern here. 1 second. The bump and run scenario pattern right over here on the chart. As you can see, zoop. You know, we do have the lower highs right there. You know, consolidation with lower highs. You have an aggressive capitulation which happened right over here. You know, if you want to be, if you want to think to yourself that this is going to be a bump and run, you could actually long this consolidation. You know, this is, you know, if you want to anticipate, if you want to be smart enough, of course, I didn't long it. But yeah, you could anticipate that this could be a bump and run scenario, longing the $1,000 range on Ethereum. And once you have this analysis, you know, on the chart, you know, once you're doing that analysis of the lower highs, the support of 1,700 being aggressively dropped with a capitulation and then consolidating sideways, you know, you might think to yourself, you know, this is potentially going to have a nice recovery. And this is, you know, so far, This is looking like textbook. The technical target is the top of the start of the bump and run phase, right? Which would be the $2,200 range. It is also another way to measure it is getting from the low part to the neckline, okay? And from the breakout, you could say the breakout would be right over here. This would actually take you slightly higher, the 2,200. So it is possible that Ethereum will be tackling that range in the next coming weeks. Give me your opinion, guys. So far, it is it is textbook right now. It is just following the steps. Broke the lower highs, managed to support it here, as you can see on the daily. This doesn't work. This is just a bunch of nonsense. What you're talking about, guys, you have it right there. This has happened very much in the past also on Bitcoin. It doesn't mean it has to happen 100% of the times, but you can see that actual bounce from the resistance turning into support. You cannot make this up. You have it right there. So anyway, what do you think, guys, of this potential bump and run? In the comment section. If it's a bump and run, it's coming back to the trend line first. Maybe yes. I mean, this is also a scenario. If we extend this trend line, we did get one bounce. We did get one bounce. You could consolidate. If you break 1,700, guys, of course, I will be looking for long in opportunities. I will be continuing this uptrend. If we do get a successful breakout from the 1,700. The 1,700, we still have time. This is not a long in range for me. If anything, it would be a short, but I am very much aware of the bump and run scenario, so I'm not going to short it. I'm very much aware that this can continue still to the upside. We're in a local uptrend. Let's go with the trend. So it is also the lows from the summer, guys. This 1,700. This is an insane resistance level. Ethereum did not manage to break 1,700. If we break it in the next few days, it might be in hours, it might be Monday or Tuesday, we might get heavily rejected. I don't know what's going to happen. What I do know, if we do have a successful breakout here with high volume, I'm going to get into any opportunity here into a higher low. On the retracement, I will long it till we retest the highs. You know the deal. Bitcoin, Ethereum, any assets, in crypto, they like to retest the lows. So if you do create a high and you consolidate here, and start hitting major support levels, it is going to be a good major level for longing. If you break with high volume and create a massive candlestick here, at least a 4-hourly candle close well above the 1,700, potentially hitting 1,900, even 2,000. On that retracement, if you do retrace with low volume, it is likely that the highs are going to be retested. You will get a spike up to retest the highs with high probability. So this is the kind of scenario that we want to look for here in the next coming days if you want to take advantage of that Ethereum trade. Of course, it's a huge resistance level. Do you want to anticipate that this is not going to be a breakout? Of course, I would wait first to see what kind of breakout we are creating above 1,700. If we start hitting 1,800 and start having low volume and a lot of choppy action and small double top scenarios, I'm going to say, guys, I'm going to short this. I will be shorting it. I will be shorting it. I will be telling the community. I will be shorting it live. If we do get that fake out on Ethereum above 1,700. So that is how I want to trade this level by tomorrow. Waiting to see how are we going to break out this range, because there will be opportunities to get into some trades. Don't worry about that. There will be opportunities for shorting and maybe not longing if you are going to see that fake momentum above 1,700. So far, it's what we're seeing. We are seeing this right now, guys. So but this is still a small consolidation. The probabilities here and having that leg up, I think is very, very high. I think a lot of people want to short this range at this moment. This is huge resistance. We are going to continue down. I'm going to wait to see how we are going to break it. How are we going to break it? Once I know how we're breaking it, I will know if I need to short or if I need to long. So yeah, make sure, I hope you like that kind of explanation. Andy eats Ichimoku for breakfast after he took his EMAs. Yeah, I don't do any of these indicators. No Ichimokus, no EMAs on my chart. Andy has a nice 5 o'clock shadow tonight. Right. Let's take a look here at some other cryptos. Money flow index is not high. Murray. Okay. Yeah. We need to hit the 400 likes. Yes, we do. Not much altcoins here. Super TA says Ben. I mean, take a look at the beginning. You are the best YouTube I have, says Cinex. Wow, guys, absolutely amazing. Insane support from the community. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you have arrived late to the content of this stream, make sure to check out the beginning. In the first 10 to 20 minutes, I do give a brief explanation on some potential trades on Bitcoin that not potential, trades that have happened, okay? Trades that have happened right over here. Trade that happened just early this morning that I did take a short opportunity just by reading volume and resistance levels, where you can actually, you know, scratch the market and scratch some of those gains, okay? Knowing how to have, you know, that trading opportunity. Make sure to check out the beginning of the live stream if you want some really good, nice technical analysis with price action and volume. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, okay? Get ready, because now Bitcoin is at a critical moment. We do not know really what is going to happen. Are we going to have a massive rejection from this range? It is true that we are having big bearish divergence. I would say that there's potentially high probability in getting a correction here, just because we are getting massive higher highs on the price action on Bitcoin, looking at the 1 hourly, and volume is just going down and down and down while we are going up and up and up, meaning that the bullish momentum is kind of getting exhausted, guys. So a higher correction, I think it is possible, you know, just by looking at the chart. I do think this is possible. Of course, I'm not going to speculate on that for a swing trade to short or long. Of course, if you are interested, if you do not know in the kind of mid-term where we are going, because this is a very strong resistance and we have tapped it for the second time, so you could break up, you could break down. There is some signs of exhaustion, so I think there's slightly higher probability in getting a correction. If you are in doubt in the mid-term, take a look at the lower time frames, what you are doing, what kind of, you know, levels that you are creating. There was a great shorting opportunity that I did take advantage just a few hours ago. I give the explanation on price action and volume. When you are range trading in a zone, you got resistance and support levels, you can take some opportunities also for those day trades, guys. Check out the beginning of the live stream. If you are a new subscriber, smash up the like button. You know the deal. If you want to take advantage of the insane bonuses from these platforms, Bybit and PrimeXBT are my favorite platforms for trading. I do use them on a weekly basis. So check out the bonuses. You got insane bonus down below, guys. Check it out, only for experienced traders. Check out Bitcoinsensus website for the latest news and technical analysis ideas. BTC to 14K, please, says Samir. Correction is a definite, Andy, says Murai. Yeah, you know, there are some divergence here with the bullish momentum. It's not certain, but I think there is some slightly higher probability that we are going to have a correction. There was a big volume divergence here while we're going to higher levels. So there is also a possibility in having a pump and creating a lower high here, guys. There is a possibility. Stay cautious. If you are doing any of the trading, please have good risk management. I have insane good risk management. You know, I can get stopped out many times. It is not going to take much of my trading capital, guys. This is also what I want to show in the videos. Please have good risk management. Don't risk more than you're willing to lose. Check out the Bitcoinsensus website. It is totally free information here. We post technical analysis ideas so you can analyze. Also, we got the latest news on cryptocurrency. Guys, thank you very much for the insane support. And I hope you liked the explanation from these trading opportunities on Bitcoin. I showed you one in the past that I did take. You can take a look at that video live. Of course, I closed my one that I did take today because it reached my target level. But I given you the explanation, and you can train your eye on the chart to find these opportunities, guys, so you can make some gains in the future. Thank you, guys, and I will see you in the next one.